Hey guys, it's Jackie. I hope you guys are all doing well. So as promised, I have some post-burn reviews for you guys. I literally have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles that I need to do post-burn reviews for you. Didn't know what Jazz is doing. I fixed the hole there in the Christmas tree. And I also took out my Poshmark rack. I have a Poshmark rack of my selling stuff. I'm going to do my 1 month update for you guys this week because I think it's really neat how much stuff I sold on Poshmark. So just trying to figure out what Jazz is going to do. They miss me when I'm gone during the day. So the first candle that I want to do a post-burn review. And I know there were a couple of people talking about... there were a couple of channels I saw were talking about how far down a candle should be burned before it's reviewed or talked about. And I don't know. I had a couple people reach out to me like, how long should you burn them for? How do you really know what you like in the candle? And I'm just going to be 100%. I can tell whether or not I like a candle 20 minutes in. And I will tell you guys whether it's too strong, too much, not light enough. You can pretty much tell how a candle is going to perform on the first burn. In order to do a fair review and get a really good concept, I at least burn it more than twice. But if I burn it one time and I absolutely hate it, I will not light that candle again. That's how I do my reviews. I give you guys my honest opinion, and you can honestly, within 20 minutes, you can tell whether or not a candle is going to be okay. That's how I do mine. So to answer your question. So Mary Cookie is the first one I want to talk about. And it's in that weird packaging. Not going to touch on that because it is what it is. I'm not sure what they were thinking with that. The scent notes in here are fresh baked cookies, sparkling sugar crystals, and rich vanilla. She found some paper. I like this candle. I feel like it's a really good staple for the winter. I have gotten this I think 2 or 3 winters in a row. It is really, really yummy. It smells like you're baking cookies. Now, this by no means is like a 4 to 5 room burn. Like you don't smell it throughout your whole house. I get like the room I'm in and maybe a teensy overflow into another room. Fragrance appeal, honest to God, I think this is for everybody. I think for the most part, baking cookies is like a very nostalgic, reminiscent of going to grandma's house. I know I used to bake cookies at my grandma's house when I was little. And just being there, I could literally take you to their house. My grandpa still owns the house, and stand there, close my eyes, and light this candle, and I would feel like, oh my gosh, my grandma's here and we're making cookies. That's what this candle reminds me of. Now, do I need like a million of these in backup? No. I usually get 1 or 2. I think this is the only one I've hauled so far this year, and I got that packaging that looked like a cable knit sweater. I love that packaging. This packaging is just okay. Now, I wanted to show you guys, I got the mushroom top on there. I didn't cut those off yet. I burned this one twice. You can see the wax ring. And the, excuse me, the candles did that mushroom top. I don't mind, and it's got that really pretty lid. I mean, I'm not mad at the candle. I liked it. The next one was the White Barns Caramel Drizzle. This candle, literally, it looks cracked. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that right here. I just noticed that. It looks like it might be the wax or it's cracked. I don't know. I burned this one like 3 times. The wicks were fine. And for it being a cream colored candle, there's really not a lot of sooting in there, which I thought was really nice. And this candle is really good. Now, this is no butterscotch toffee. And you guys know, if you've been on my channel for any length of time, that is one of my top favorite candles is butterscotch toffee. I would pick up 1 or 2 of those on candle day, just saying. In Caramel Drizzle is sugarcane crystals, melted butter, and whisked sweet cream. Hold one moment. I literally heard one of my kids, Jake or Jazz, I have a cat and a dog, doing something. I wasn't sure what they were doing, so I wanted to pause this and go out and find out what they were doing. Anyways, caramel drizzle. Packaging is just okay. It looks like a big sticker. I don't care about packaging, honestly, unless it's really cute. Okay, so I told you the scent notes, and this candle is super close to, I mean, it smells like butterscotch toffee. It definitely, butterscotch toffee is on roids, if you will. It is a whole house fragranted candle. I think if you like caramel or caramel, excuse me, I call it caramel. If you like caramel, but you don't want it like butterscotch toffee caramel, you could use this candle, and it's really, really nice. It filled 2 rooms of the back of my house. I believe it's fragrance friendly for guests. I know my sister Jessie could handle this candle because it's not perfumey by any means. I feel like you would walk into someone's house if they were burning it. I love the lid. And you walked into their house and they were burning this candle, you would say, oh my gosh, that smells so good. You know, it just is a really fresh scent, and it's not perfumey, overpowering. I would say this is probably a 2-room fill. Fragrance appeal, like I said, is for everyone. It's just a nice candle. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I did buy one more in backup. I don't need a million of them, but it is really, really nice. So I did want to tell you guys about that one. I know Tina Marie, she was asking me, she was like, oh my gosh, butterscotch toffee's got to come back when I hauled that candle. And it might show up on candle day. I just have that feeling. And then this candle surprised me, and that is the Perfect Christmas. It's, again, a wraparound, like almost like Christmas ribbon. It is a white barn candle. The scent notes in this one are fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow. Now, if you remember when I hauled this candle last week or the week before, I said I could not smell any marshmallow. And even when it's unlit, I can't smell it. But when this candle was lit and burning, oh, so keeping up with Kaylee, she wanted to know about this. When this candle is lit and burning, there's something about it. It smells so pretty. It's not fresh balsam, you know, where fresh balsam is like straight up. It smells like you have a fresh Christmas tree in your house, you know, the greenery. It's very strong. It's a candle that if you fried onions, it would cover the smell of a fried onion. This one, I feel like, and I would say like fresh balsam is a masculine scent if you're going to put a gender on a candle, which you probably shouldn't. But, and then, so that would be like the more masculine party. And then the Perfect Christmas is a more feminine scent. So it's fresh balsam with a hint of a sweet fragrance. It smells so good. This surprised me because when I smelled it on cold and I smelled it in the store, I was like, I don't know about this candle. I don't really know if it's my cup of tea. But then I lit it, and you guys can see I almost burned halfway through it, which is a huge thing because I burn so many different candles. I try so many different fragrances, which, by the way, I did order from the Magic Candle Company today, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I can't wait to show you guys that and to have it. Just spoiler alert. But the Perfect Christmas, honest to God, I will and want to pick up more of these. Really good, clean burn, no issues with the wicks. I did not trim them. And even like smelling it on cold, right now it reminds me of, like, I don't know about you guys, you know, being that we're in a state in the United States where we're in a cold climate most of the time, which is fine by me. And there's a city in Michigan that's called Frankenmuth. And if you know anything about that, you know that Frankenmuth is like a summer destination. We go there sometimes in the wintertime. And there are 2 restaurants that are family owned that they have what's called their chicken dinner. And it's German inspired. So this reminds me, like I said, it reminded me of going to my grandma's house, but I'm going to take it one step further. This reminds me of being in Frankenmuth in the winter. Now, we go in January with some friends, and it's cold outside, and like we go to an ice show, so they have like where they carve images out of ice. And if you were walking around and you smell like the remnants of Christmas and somebody's smoking a pipe, it kind of reminds me of all of that. I don't know, I'm getting very nostalgic on you guys. So there you have it, our 3 of the candles that I just have recently burned and reviewed, or burned for you guys so that I could review them. Like I said, I have more coming. I have lots of exciting videos. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're having a great day, night, week, whenever you are watching this. I hope you do something kind for yourself, and don't forget to be kind to others. And I will talk to you soon. Bye!